Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back again onto my YouTube channel. So obviously today, Mondays, I like speaking a bit more about the markets, and not only just talking about it. I want us to actually jump and look at the markets to see what actually the markets is telling us, so we can take advantage of those. When it comes to the week. Obviously, we don't trade a lot of pays, we don't trade a lot of indices. We just focus on strictly those limited few. So I'm going to be looking at GBPJPY and US30 on today's market overview, and the market focus for today. So hopefully, if you guys are already subscribers on the channel, I thank you for being loyal, returning, making sure that you're watching all those things. But if not, then it's okay. I understand. Maybe you forgot to hit the subscribe button. Makes perfect sense. You can hit it now as we wait for you before we jump onto more valuable information that we're going to be sharing on today's video. And yeah, just make sure that you do comment below. Tell me what you guys think about these pairs. Tell me what you were looking at. And yeah, hopefully just be sure to be in the public group, because we have actually came up with a new Discord group. And in the Discord group, what happens is that members are also able to engage with one another, so you're able to be in a community without paying money and stuff. So just check that out. Check the public group. I'll leave the link in the description box. Okay, so now we are looking at obviously GBP JPY right here in front of us, and looking at it, we're excited to be a part of this beautiful upward movement, because you can simply see that we are now going to the upside. Now it doesn't need a lot of things to spot that we're going to the upside or to the downside. But let me just start off first with the weekly, so we are seeing what price is trying to tell us. Okay, obviously structure went up, went down, double bottom first. Here's our second, first bottom here, right here, first, now second, and it's actually a double bottom within double bottom, because see this, and this bigger structure. Then price went up. So I believe that our next target areas are like basically somewhere around these areas, whereby I could just easily have boom, this. Yeah, could easily have this, which is going to direct us. But our next target areas are here. Why am I saying so? Because obviously we have broken out of the most lower high, our recent lower high structures. We broke out of it impulsively. Like, let's take a look at this. Obviously you can simply see this where it's at. Boom, we broke out of it. Let me just see if I got it. Yes, boom, we broke out. See how it also got here. Remember, I always say also, if you guys follow me a lot, I always say that it's not on if we are at resistance or support. It's actually on how we get to resistance or support. So those are one of the things that I actually value. But now we got here in an impulsive manner. So obviously, yes, we did break out. You can also see another weekly candle here. So I believe that you can still continue going all the way up, hitting targets here. But that's on the weekly time frame. Yeah? That's on the weekly time frame. Let me just go down onto the daily time frame. I want you guys to just be able to see what we're expecting for the week. Then you can be able to take this, for the whole week, because I only do these on Mondays. Okay, perfect. Now take a look at what actually has happened here. We did speak about this area being our significant area, like I did say. Now I'm trying to focus so much on the most important areas only. I don't want us to look at previous structures. What can happen? What can happen? No. Rejected candle here, resistance zone. Can see. Look at this one, this candle, breakout candle. This candle, it broke out of our zone. This candle confirmed our breakout, boom, went up. This candle here retested our zone. Okay, interesting stuff. This candle broke our zone. This one confirmed. This one here retested it. And while retesting, it also gave us a beautiful hammer. Why am I saying so? Look at this long week. Look at this body. So a hammer. So now with these candlesticks that will be followed, we're expecting a move all the way to the upside. Let us see if it's actually worth us taking this trade. How many pips are we looking at? Boom, 784 pips. You saw I was able to collect the pips down. 784 pips. 774. Okay, you can simply see we've got a lot of range to the upside. So there's literally there's room to the upside. So let us see how we can capitalize on your smaller time frames. Okay, let me just remove this. Okay, remove these lines right here. Make sure that we've got these lines removed. There we go. Let's go now on the 4-hour charts. Okay, so I don't have to now focus on what's happening on the left side, because I spotted that. So now I'm focusing on what's more likely to happen on the right side. Okay, obviously I can add, my trend line right here. It's gonna guide me. This is my management trend line. So it guides me with, if it happens to break, obviously it means that I should stay out of my buys and stuff and wait for a better scenario. Obviously I've got this being our area of significance right here. Remember, I'm no longer going to the way left. I'm focusing on the most recent. Obviously now you can see price broke out of here, hammer, broke out, came back, retest, it's going back up. So yeah, beautiful trade. First touch, second touch, third touch here. Beautiful trade now. Now let's go on the 1 hour and see what we can do. See the filters that we can make. Okay, so obviously now on the 1 hour, let's see, price were already pushed upwards here. We did see, and now tried to go down. Okay, let me just remove this. This is actually our structures down here, lower high, lower low. Press down this, press down this, press down this. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, press down this, neckline, price broke the neckline, and now we're getting a young correction on which with these double bottoms. Okay, let me just undo everything. With these double bottoms, we are able to see that okay, here's our first candle and here's our second candle that is rejected. So obviously once price happens to break above these areas, I believe it can be a full confident bias that you can take. Once price happens to break out of this area here, then we can take buys. Buys just at this area, stop loss obviously just a few pips below, 70 pips right here. That's on the 1 hour obviously, and our take profit all the way being to the upside. So now obviously this would be this will eventually turn to an area whereby we're gonna guide it, would have this area be like this, just like this, and then it's not our take profit or anything, but it's just gonna allow us to be able to see that bigger move or catch on a override. Price doing this and then going to the upside. This is what we're looking for when price gets here. But our overall target, let's see. Okay, here we go. Right here. Oh no, got the wrong one. Okay, let me lock this, guys. Let me lock this so it doesn't. There we go. There we go. We're looking for this. The risk reward 1:10. Then we're good. Look at how gold has been, GBPJPY has been moving upwards. So there's a higher chance of us experiencing these greater targets. Okay, so those are what we're expecting, what we're looking for from GBPJPY. Hopefully, I believe it will play out. So yeah, also a risk entry would be just placing an entry here because of the fact that obviously if you just alert or you just put this line right here, you can simply see first touch, second touch, third touches also give us two double bottoms, two teaser bottoms. So perfect for us to buy right here, believing that our stop loss is going to be a bit more tight somewhere here, and then we're going up with it like I did see. Okay, we're coming here with it right here, boom. Okay, so that's GBPJPY. I feel like placing a trade now even, guys, to be honest, but let's just see how it plays out. GBPJPY, for instance. Okay, so let me just see here, come here. Okay, let me go light on it. Okay, let me just go light on it. I'm okay to take stop losses, just have to come bring the computer, everything. It's okay. So I want to go light on it and I want to go on GBPJPY. I can simply see here's my account here. Okay, live accounts obviously. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't show that thing of theirs. Is it on? Okay, let me just do this. Okay, it doesn't show. I don't know why it doesn't show all those things, the batch, whatever you call it. But let's go to GBPJPY. So I'm gonna place like a lighter trade, a very light trade. Okay, a very light trade. Okay, let it load up a bit. I think my network is a bit too slow. Okay, oh yeah, we have loaded up. Okay, perfect. You can see this candlestick here of some support area. So let me just go in with just 0.25. There we go. Orders placed. Okay, perfect. Orders placed. Okay, no problem. Then we'll just guide it as as it moves. We'll just guide it. Maybe my stop loss on this one here would be once it hits me like maybe 1,000 or 1.5, somewhere around there, 1,000 or 1.5, then I might be out. Okay, let me just do this. I might be out, so that's how I'm managing it, but I'm excited. So my stop loss is not too far. Okay, now let's move over to US30. Okay, US30. Let's see what's happening with the market. Okay, normally 4:30 is when would be getting those crazy moves, but let's observe what actually happened. Okay, obviously price is pushing upwards. You can see upwards, a young double bottom, continued going upwards. A young resistance here, support here, broke, went upwards. So now I'm thinking this could be our support area. Now yeah, resistance turning into support now. So we've seen that we're going upwards. Okay, I can even add my trend lines on it now. Boom, you can see. Picture perfect. You can see how I've got this trend line now. Sorry. Okay, now let's just go a bit lower to the daily, and let me just adjust this trend line. Okay, I don't like my lines being too long, so obviously it needs me to adjust it a bit. Okay, but as long as you're able to see the bigger picture, because the most important thing is for you to be able to see the bigger picture. Obviously, first touch here, first touch, second touch, third touch, clean. We've got our multi-touch confirmation. Ne? I'm confident. Okay, let's go. Confident doesn't mean that I'm confident and I'm gonna go bye because I'm confident. And I'm confident meaning that even if I take a loss on it, it's a trade that fits my criteria. So that's why I'm confident in taking this trade. Okay. So obviously you can simply see we had our previous resistance here, and right here it broke out impulsively. So I was asking myself when it's gonna come back to retest, and boom, we've got that retest. Sorry, we've got that retest right here, which is ne? And then after the retest, obviously rejected, but we've got this candlestick that has confirmed with us. So we've got an area of significance. Ne? We've got an area of significance. Okay, let me remove this. Now let's go on the 1 hour. Okay, see how we can get those beautiful entries. There we go. So 1 hour, I love this, USDT, especially with your inverse head and shoulders. Your first left shoulder here, your head here, your right shoulder here. So someone would be like, it's not too clear, I can't see. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me do this, let me get it this way. Left shoulder right here. Okay, right shoulder here. Head, right shoulder here. And then obviously this is our neckline. It broke out here, and then now we targeting the bigger buy to the upside now. So now how are we gonna actually catch that buy? How are we gonna play around with that buy? Okay, so let me just see. Now this one I like going a bit more lower on it. Already with the 1 hour I was able to see that inverse head and shoulders. Now going a bit more lower with it. Obviously there's a lot of things that you do before when you're playing, especially when you are on that learning phase, exact learning phase of trading. You need your trend lines and all these things. Né? These things are like normally I wouldn't speak about them, and someone would be like, why you didn't talk about this? Isn't it not important? No, it is important. Just that I came to a point where I can see without even having to put it down on the chart. So normally I wouldn't even put it down on the chart because already I was like, oh, I see it. And the mindset that I have, I'm thinking that you also see it and stuff because I've been speaking about them. So obviously we've got this being our area. Right here, I don't want to complicate it and bring it here. Can even do that, it's okay, but I think it's not too neat though, but it's okay just so you're able to be confident with it. There we go. But already with this one, you can see what happened. Price broken out, broke out here, now it's coming back with the retest. And the retest, let me just go on the 15-minute. Retest is at a significant area right here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and one thing that I like about this is that you can simply see that, okay, we've got this candlestick that has confirmed with us, a buyer's movement. So I think here we are also ready to place buys. Why? Because my stop loss is not going to be too far. So either I have my stop loss being lower here or my stop loss being here. And I think on the safer side, okay, I like the fact that this also rejected well. So let me just put my stop loss not too far. Okay, let me enter US30 right here. Okay, okay, I love that. Let me just not go in too much. This one is a bit too volatile. So let me do this. And again, okay, this one is coming well. Please. Let's see. Okay, I think. Okay, yeah, perfect, you're good to go. So far, this one, I'll take it when the negative is like maybe 1.5, somewhere around there. It's safe. It'll just be a fraction of the account. Obviously, targets you, so what you're looking at. But I'll just go a bit more. Like once we're done with this session, I'll just go a bit more deeper on my risk. I'm gonna go about it, the risk, and now just execute it on US32 because I'm spotting these beautiful positions like literally now, and it might be that it wants to maybe come down, give us a double bottom or something, and then continue going up. That means that I'll just have to get that when it does arise or when it does shades up. But for now, I'll use what the market is telling me, and I can easily take a negative to 1.5 while I'm still seeing, observing. but I believe that, you know, there's a high chance of us going to the positives. Okay, so we got it. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Now we're good. And then, yeah, normally, you know, just by looking at it, you saw I looked at this section here. I looked at this breaking out impulsively even. Then I looked at this candlestick here. It retested here. All those things played a part. But now, look at this candlestick here. This one here. It's even safe for you to have your stop loss here, but I might put my one here. Maybe it will be a negative 1,000 on 2 trades. And I'm safe that way. And yeah, we're just going up. We're going up with this one here. Obviously, first targets shouldn't be too far, but we're looking to break more highs. We're looking to break more highs, but I believe first target maybe it could be somewhere around this level. 31,681, and then we're coming all the way up to here. Then I'll also look for scalings. So how am I going to get scalings? It's actually one of the lessons that we focus on in the 3.0. But when price breaks out of here, for now it's a good trade, but it's not like, you know, the cleanest trade. So when price breaks out of here, if once price happens to breaks out of here and then come back to this area, retest, then we can put more buy positions, and then I'll lock this one here in profits, because this one here is actually where it's much more comfortable for us to buy at. Just like, you know, GBPJPY, how we did say that which area is much more comfortable for us to actually buy at, né? When it has already broken out those areas. Already you can simply see, yes, this is now in the 15 minutes. Then even at one thing that I like is that you don't have to wait. Like, let's say now if my stop loss is here already, as soon as if I see this impulsive candle and then it shoots down more and then it closes below here, I'm gonna be out just to protect myself so I don't take the bigger loss, and then I'll wait for a much more better opportunity, because this one here was still a risk trade. Why is it a risk trade? Because I didn't buy as soon as it broke out of that resistance, like I did say. So I just took a risk free, not even a risk. I just took a risk entry, just so I can be able to, you know, remind myself. So when we are done with this video, I can be like, oh, I have running trades. Oh, okay, let me now put my risk together. Let me do all those things. And those are important things that I actually wanted to leave you guys with when it comes to this lesson. You need to sit down and look at some of the risks that you're taking through. Like, let's say you can have a tester account. You can have not a tester account. You can have a tester trade. Meaning that when you're about to execute a trade, you go with the most smallest lot size that you don't even feel it, whether the outcome is positive or negative. And then once it's moving maybe in your direction, and then once it's going to that area that you wanted to speak about, that you wanted to look at, then that's when you can start doing what? Putting more scalings. Now you can start like adding positions that you are now gonna feel. Like if it's moving more upwards and it broke that area that you wanted it to break, then you put more positions, like your lot size that's needed, and then the more it goes, obviously you can either scale in or you can just continue locking profits, and that way you would be able to, you know, capitalize from some of these trades that you'd be taking advantage of, because that's one of the most important things. But so far, I think yesterday is gonna be the one that's moving a bit more quicker compared to the other one. So let me not waste time, you know, speaking about, because you can simply see already it's like it's moving well. You can see already it's moving well, so we'll just have to manage it and stuff. We'll just see. But let me just not waste time speaking about this, so you guys can also get the benefits of these trades playing out. And, you know, our video lady can also, you know, be able to, you know, go through these things. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure that you stay around up until Wednesday. We're dropping another video whereby it's going to be just value. Make sure that you are a subscribed member. Click that notify, so when we do drop, you are able to be notified and get as much valuable lessons as you can get, just like the one that we have here. So bye, Mothupi, and I will see you on the next video.